Happy Football Friday. I'm Justin Brown with Red Zone, and tonight it's week 11. Believe it or not, how fast the season has flown. And tonight's big game is going to be the Bishop Gorman Crusaders against the Grace Cougars. Now, both teams are already in the playoffs, so here's my preview for tonight's game. Now, both teams have been stellar this whole entire season. Gorman has been one of the biggest surprises, starting out the season 6-0 before losing their first two games, but they have since bounced back and they've become one of the best teams in that district. But we're going to focus also on other teams because it's week 11 and playoff seedings and playoff spots are up for grabs. And there are possibly over 30, you got that, Cedric? 30 different playoff scenarios that could be determined tonight. And guys, let me tell you, there's so many things that could happen tonight. You know, one team could be there's a few teams that are locked in at third, but they haven't necessarily clinched, but they could actually be missing the playoffs if any unforeseen reason and any crazy circumstance happens tonight. But you know, some teams are in fifth place, but they could also play their way in, but they need a whole lot of help.
And these are some different scenarios
Very
for a
big
lot
scenarios.
of teams who are in new districts this year, so maybe have not faced off against you know, some of their big rivals now in the playoffs.
Yeah, and folks, folks, you can go ahead and check out my Redzone Playoff Preview. It is on the sports app and the sports page at kltv.com, and on the sports app, KLTV, KTRE Redzone app. Go check that out. It's basically, it has every one of your teams that I've basically, I took a lot of time to scope out all the details, and you know, because it's about to get crazy.
With some insight is incredible, because you know exactly who the big playmakers are going to be, who to watch for, and maybe why this game is so critical. These previews are really awesome, and especially, like, you know, as we're talking about, the season's starting to wind down as far as the regular season goes.
Yeah, you know, and you know, see, there's a reason why. See, the reason we call this a regular season, the regular season finale. See, this is why we call it the dress rehearsal for the playoffs. So you have to. So every team is going to be looking sharp. Everybody wants to look sharp, like all of us right here. And also like this last regular season, you know, we have our Red Zone Game Ball sponsored by Wells Fargo Advisors, and you know, it's been a big hit the entire season. Every team in East Texas, they're vying for this football, and you know,
it's fight over it here in the studio.
Hey, that's why I handed it off to you guys, so you guys can. That's why you guys can see exactly who's going to decide it for tonight. But you know, it's been such a great season, such a fast-paced season. You know, it was just August.
Yeah.
And just a blink of a blink of an eye, and now it's November, and it's and the weather's
it's going to be
tipping
football
off into
weather
the 40s.
tonight. Yes, it's going to be feeling football weather tonight. I think tonight you can actually get the hot chocolate out. You can actually get the chili out and not be actually hot. You know, once you take
pies.
it.
Folks, I will have the pleasure of seeing Union Grove and Harleton. This is for the district championship. Most people may not know Union Grove. They ended a 45-year playoff drought just last season, but they have the opportunity to win district undefeated this year.
Wow. What a scenario that would be.
Get out there and be sure to take those stadium selfies for the Red Zone.
Right.
We love those.
Of course.
Yes.
And you can upload those using our free Red Zone app.
Free.
How much it costs?
It's free,
Free, sir. Free, sir.
You're going to have to pay for the food.
No, you don't.
No, you don't have to pay for food.
You have to pay for the food.
Somebody's going to donate me a free Frito
free.
pie. I think they're going to donate me a free Frito pie.
Yes.
If you're at the Grace game tonight, you know, the Bishop Gorman game.
And Union Grove, folks, I'll be at this game. So if Union Grove, I would love maybe my nice little pallet of chili dogs.
A pallet, huh?
Yes.
Game grub.
You know,
Game grub.
And don't forget, you can watch the Red Zone right here on KLTV and KTRE at 10:35, and then following that, we'll have Red Zone Overtime online at kltv.com and ktre.com.
That's right. You know, it's just you know, Red Zone Overtime. You know, it's just like we want to give folks that extra football fix. You know, for those that are still traveling from the games, you can still stream us live. You can stream us live in the palm of your hand on your mobile device, free of charge. By the way, we can't emphasize how much is it free.
Correct.
Everybody loves free.
How many things are free these days?
Yes,
exactly. You're right about
that. You know, now we'll have all the scores. We have all the scores, plenty of highlights, and you know, like plenty of playoff scenarios, playoff previews that I've written and me and the other sports guys have taken part in. So you know, it's a big deal. You know, we want to make sure that we keep all of you fans in the know. Have a good one.